Okay, so in this video clip, we're going to look at the arrange function that's set out here with the dplyr package, and we're following in line with the R for data science. Okay, and we're doing data transformation, and we're looking at the arrange rows. So the arrange verb is used to change the order of the observations. Okay, so we have 336,776 observations in this data set for flights, and we have 19 variables. Okay, and we're going to take a look at a range here. So how do we order the flights in order of years, months, and days? And that is the default anyway, but let's just run the first snippet of code here, arrange flights by year, month, and day, and we can see the year, month, and day appear here, and it is in chronological order. To understand what arrange does, I use I'm going to use the PowerPoint developed in Garrett Groland's video clip here, and he sets out how arrange is used as a verb in the dplyr syntax. And basically we might want to look at the if we were to organize the storms data set, so that's the entire data set, and we want to organize it in terms of the wind speed. So these are each of the storms, and we can see that when we move from this organization of the data to this organization of the data, we have here in ascending order the wind speed. Here it's mixed up. Here it's ordered in terms of the slowest to the highest wind. Okay, so if we go back into our studio environment, apply the same to the flights, the NYC flights 13 data set. So let's just run, and we can see now the data has been reorganized, but it's organized in terms of descending order, so the highest to the lowest value. And again, to get some sense here of what is 1,301 minute delay in terms of hours, we can divide that by 60, and we can see that, let's just run that, that's a delay of 21 hours over 21.5 hours. And again, if the second longest delay here is 1,137 minutes divided by 60, and if we run that, we can see again that's 18 hours, almost 19 hours here. So that's a fairly substantial delay in terms of the departure delay. Again, if we go back to Garrett Groland's arrange dplyr verb explanation, we can see that we can make this a little bit more sophisticated. So for instance, okay, we arrange in terms of the wind speed, and we get an ordering here and it's the ascending order, right? So we start at the lowest and we ascend. We could also, okay, also, well, again, we can review this in terms of the descending, right? So we might want to go from the highest to the lowest, and so the default here would be it is ascending, but when we put the descending command here, DESC and then wind, then we get the highest value first and then the lowest, which is equivalent to what we have here, the highest value, then the next highest, and so on. Okay. Again, another aspect here that we could look at is we could put in a second variable, and so it could be arrange storms wind, and then we apply date. So in the ordering that we have here, okay, we go to the wind ascending, so that's consistent with what we had before. But then in addition, we write the dates so that it's also in that logical order as well, so that both here are 45, but we are ascending, right? So in the sense we go from the 1996 value to the 1998, we're able to ensure this organization in terms of chronology of variables by including the date as a second argument for the arrange verb in the dplyr package. Okay, so that provides us with quite a bit of control here in terms of ordering the variables, and we'll have a few more examples of this later on.